back to reality. So it is now Saturday. I am like recharged, I'm telling you. Holy cow. I had 2 people yesterday watch my Bishoujo art stream, and they were there for over an hour. Each of them. I just, like, it still blows my mind. But then again, I would sit and watch somebody for over an hour, so I actually love watching art streams, so it's kind of my thing, I guess. Definitely love seeing where people go with their art. I'm not doing high art. That's the thing. The Dakimakuras is probably closer to the higher art that I'm used to doing. I definitely worry that if I do get like a drawing tablet or something of that nature where I start using my left hand again, that I'm going to want to go back to the way I originally draw, even though everything that I'm drawing right now, all the cute gremlins are all based on a hand-drawn art piece, a doodle that I did, and definitely not my usual style because I don't, I doodled in pen. But yeah, I love art streams, and I'm glad I'm able to do them. Something about me that it's either known or not known. I don't keep it a secret, but it's I definitely gave up drawing. I gave up any type of art, sculpting, for over 10 years. I wanted to focus in on movie creation. I wanted to do directing, writing, and producing, and get away from, pull away from the special effects aspect of it. I'm kind of like, I guess, I'm weird in the respects that I can't force my art. I can't force it at all. I can't, I will probably never do commissions unless somebody is interested in the way I draw. And kind of a get what you get type of thing is, I could spend hours, dealing with the smallest detail, or I can spend 5 minutes doing it. I mean, I make fun because simple lines. I don't even try to blend anymore. I'm not even doing really shadowing. I'm not even doing any of those, anything that would be remotely considered detailed work or anything like that. And I would go into spending hours just doing the smallest details in straight line work. I spend I think I have it all on video. But I spent nearly 8 hours just drawing Isekai's giraffe patterns, and she only has a line down her back and her hips. Wasn't even the full body. That's 8 hours. And like I said, I think I caught it all on stream. But there's 8 hours of me just doing that. I have a week of me just drawing slime. I mean, it's really like I said, but where the slime is concerned, it took me I think an hour to sketch out Sui's body. I know that I had a lot of issues with the boobs, and they got adjusted and readjusted and changed and rearranged and put back together. And I think I'm happy with where they're at right now. But yeah, I think I gave her much bigger boobs originally. Isekai. It took me I think 4 hours to sketch out the entire body. I know that it took me 3 hours to do the faces, both faces, the front and the back faces. That's on top of the 4 hours to do set the body, and then I just sat on it, and I didn't do anything for I think a little over a month. I'm glad I got to doing it. I'm glad I got to the point where I'm at the shading. I dread shading. I think it's one of the reasons why I'm keeping it away from my the Q models. Leaving them kind of flat. There's been a few pieces that I did shading with, and I hate to say it, like those tend to not be my favorite pieces, and it could be a question of sorry, I had to sneeze. It could be a question of that I relegated it. I could have been doing it on purpose because I don't like the piece to begin with, or it could be that it's definitely not a favorite piece that I tried to enhance with the shading, and it brought it down instead of lifting it up. But I have plenty of pieces that I've attempted shading on, like full scale shading. Like I said, I have plenty of places, plenty of things that I've done since I've gotten back into drawing that I've done that. And I hate to say it, it also, with how, the vote of public opinion, I don't even think these pieces even got seen. I almost laughed because one person was like commenting on shading, you must be shading, and I put the shading in there, and you did a shading piece, and they didn't even notice it. They just kept on repeating their same mantra to me about how I need to be doing more shading, and I almost laughed at them. Laughed at them. That was how I came to the conclusion that I gotta stop. This is my art. This is not theirs, and I gotta do it to where I like it, not to what they like. Their freaking opinion. Speak with your freaking wallet. You have to pay me for your opinion. Your opinion is worth exactly how much money you paid me. That's what your opinion is worth to me. And I hate to even do it like that, but it's true. Pay me in grief. Then you hire a fiber artist to do most of your work, and they're worth whatever money you paid them, I guess. I guess they're worth it. Hope you didn't pay them too much. That's all I know. Because they obviously, I'm not going to say that they're not talented enough. I'm gonna always assume that anybody who is a fiber artist is definitely talented enough and definitely can do it, because I've seen it. I've seen the artist do it. But I will say that some of the pieces that are produced that I've seen, it's like they're not even trying. And it could just be because the request, the non-artist was interfering with the artist. The request was just too much. All over the place, and very critical, and most of it's just awful, and not even worth putting in your portfolio. But at least for them, I give them at least they had they were trying to meet the expectations of the buyer, instead of allowing themselves to be artistically free. And the buyer's opinion, because they put down money, matters. This is what you're selling. It's very different. It's very different when you create something and somebody buys it because they like it, because then you have complete artistic freedom. But when it's the reverse, and I think what I believe has happened over the years is people forget that That's how artists used to work. Artists used to just create. Artists used to have their own. Maybe they still do. Maybe it's just I'm not in those circles anymore. But artists used to have their freedom. And if you liked it, you bought it. If you didn't like it, you didn't buy it. And it goes that simple. It's the reason why artists called starving artists, because people didn't like a lot of their work. The work was worth more when they were dead. I think only Picasso was this always happens. And I think Picasso is the only artist that I know of that was made money, but he was still working poor. He had wealthy donors and stuff like that, but he was still pretty much working poor. Or he didn't have enough money on him for a tip, and he used his signature. And that could be urban legend too, but still. Signature was worth more than the bill or something like that. I don't remember what the whole story is. I'll have to look it up. But it's one of the things that most people don't even realize. Van Gogh, all of them, even Michelangelo. The works are, worth more with them passed away than they are with them, alive. Artists don't enjoy the fruits of their labors when they're alive. Or I should say they never get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Collectors get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Patrons get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. People who do the marketing for artists. And I think that still holds true today. Reasons why I didn't like. I love creating. I want to be able to just sit back and create whatever I want. Let the whims take me and just basically have create my mood. Bring whatever mood I'm in to life. That would be spectacular to me. I don't think that I would ever get out of glee or joy if I could do that all the time. And there may be a reason why I don't do it all the time. There's a reason why my art tends to be etchy or not etchy. Did I say etchy? Edgy. There's a reason why my art is simplistic. so that I would do it. If it were up to me, if I had the complete and total freedom without boundaries, I would never complete a single thing. It's just like my singing. It's just like writing parodies. Everything, they're all the same thing. I would never complete them. My fastest song that I did it, wrote it, sang it, produced it, and published it. All in under 10 minutes. So fast I didn't even have a chance to write the description up. That's how fast I published it up. And it took me longer to write the description in offline than it did for me to do the entire song from start to finish. That song. This is where the point I was trying to make. That song. I look at it and I see, oh, I can fix it here. Oh, I'm not connected to the subject matter anymore. I still have those feelings. I just, don't have those feelings for that person. And, when you really listen to the lyrics of the song and how I wrote it, it has nothing to do with that person. It could easily be changed. But once I start making changes, that 10 minutes that it took to create it goes away. Once I realized, I borrowed some of the same lyrics from the actual song, and not by mistake. Well, it was by mistake, but not because I think that those lyrics were so awesome and needed to be put in there. It's because I just forgot to change them. I was in such a hurry that they just got thrown into the mix when I was writing it up, because I was trying to get to a rhythm, and I couldn't figure out how to get that rhythm for those lyrics. So I was going to, the way I write parodies is I use the lyrics to try to get the rhythm of the song, and then I try to fit it in. A good example of that is the Ice Cream Man Van Halen song. I just used the rhythm of the song, not the way the lyrics are saying. Because I'm Your Ice Cream Man goes a lot quicker than Will You Be My Waifu? So it was more, I tried to find the rhythm. The rhythm's in there. Bum, 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 that. Stop pulling down, Deadpool. It's okay. It's alright. It's going to be alright. We're going to get through this. I could write that song for days. But once I change it, once I make a change to it, it's no longer a 10-minute song. So I gotta keep it the way it is. About it is I can just write another one. I don't believe that I'll ever get to the point where I can write another 10-minute song again. I don't know how much of a fluke it was, but so fast. So fast. I wrote those lyrics came to me so quickly. I didn't even listen to the song. I didn't even try anything, any of my freaking tricks that I do to write that song. I already had another song in mind. Because I was going to rewrite, this is how I was able to get it done so quickly. The Queen song, Live Forever, from Highlander. I was going to rewrite that song. With very similar lyrics to Offline. And it was going to become more of it was going to become more of the reverse of what the song was about. The song is like, who wants to live forever? And it's about, how you would not. This would be about why couldn't we stream forever? That's really what it was going to be. The song was going to be. And how we can't. But I still want to. That's what it was. So I already had like those lyrics kind of rolling around in my head, and a complete and total mistake when I was trying to write, going to write, rewrite the song, because I didn't publish it. I did Stream Forever, the parody of Live Forever by Queen. I did that, and I was just about to write, sing the song, and they ended it. But they didn't end it. They just basically said that it was over, and my uni decided that she was just going to stream her on her own, regardless. She streams every day. She's going to continue the forever stream, and we were going to do that. And I couldn't do the Stream Forever song because that's what it was about. It was about how this was never going to end, even though it should. That's with the irony of it. Even though it should end, it was about how the forever stream was never going to end. And then, so I already thought of the Elton John song, which was a contender to Stream Forever. And because she decided to continue on streaming regardless of the challenge, I used the Elton John song I'm Still Standing, and wrote that up and got that situated, and it took me a couple days. I mean, like I said, I'm not there. There's a reason the 10-minute song is there's a reason the 10-minute song is so quick, because it takes me a little while to get a song down. It does. It's not. I'm not quick at all with writing the parodies and getting them on. It was a lot easier for me to just cover songs and change a lyric or two on the fly. Yeah, Elton. And so it took me a couple days to do it. And all I had to do was do it. And I was watching the stream. It was still going on. And then it like abruptly stopped. Um, yeah, I think that's what happened. Nux announced Briggs as the winner. Um, but I didn't think that it was going to affect my Unity's separate, streaming forever thing. And then it was done. And she stopped. Just like Briggs stopped, she stopped. She raised $10,000 for a charity. She raised $10,000 for a fellow contestant. She was raising money like crazy mad. And then it just ended. And I was literally about to sing the song. I think I went to work. And I came home and it was just literally all over. And I was just like, what? So I was going to switch stream forever to being how we can't stream forever. And I was going to change the lyrics. So I tried to open that up. And instead, I opened up The Wallflowers One Headlight. And the entire thing came to me. Like, literally, as soon as I opened it up, the opening things, the opening words and stuff like that, and I just started writing the parody, and it was done in under a minute. It almost went without any thought whatsoever. Like I said, the only thought that it had was that I was already thinking about what I should write for Live Forever, the change of it, and there only a few changes to the song, and yeah, I wrote it, and I went so quickly that I didn't even practice singing the song. I already had how One Headlight plays in my head, but for the most part, I didn't even I practiced songs over and over and over again before I actually turn the camera on, and I didn't even do that. It was literally just write, turn the camera on, sing it, end it, and then immediately publish it. And if I did it live, I didn't want to do it live because I've been having a lot of sporadic problems with the live feeds. But if I did it live, that would have been even faster. The description for it when I was uploading it was literally like going, this will get rewritten, this, but I just want to get this published. And I just literally just went live with it, published it, upload and live. And that took the most amount of time. I think it's a 4-minute song, and all the rest of it was all just uploading it. So yeah, like half of it was me writing it and singing it, and the other half of it was me uploading it and publishing it. And I did it in under 10 minutes. That's how fast. Like, I don't think I could ever repeat that. And what does this have to do with art? I don't know. I was thinking about the parodies because I've been doing the V Shoujo models, and I should link the parodies You know, it's the one thing that I wasn't doing. I should link the parodies that I've written, because every single person that I've so far, I'm trying to think, is everybody that I've actually done this to? No, I have not written a parody song for everybody, but in fact, I haven't written a parody song for most of them. The first group, I don't think does anybody have? Oh, Ham, Mr. Ham has a parody song, but all of V Shoujo has parody songs. And I think that's what I should do. I think that's what I'm going to do, is do a reply to their art, and mix their parody song up with them. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's going to be a long day for me today. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a great time doing it. I really do. And take care of yourself. Be well. Got kind of a heat wave going through here right now, and hopefully it breaks soon. And I like the heat, so I'm actually happier than than anything. But it's like tropical weather here, and it's warmer here than it is in Florida. And it's like summer is here. No spring, just winter. Winter, a couple cool days, cool winter days, warm winter days, and then summer. And who knows? Maybe this will last. But yeah, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and be well. And as always, cool beans. All right, take care.